before you put that on.
That was very well. I'm well done. We used all of the tools. I ended up using the horse brush the most. Yeah, what were you using the most?
I think I was roasting the horse brush.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to my channel. I had to remove some branches because it was shadowing my project. And the project is my working van. I need a van to transport alcohol in the barrels, but I also want a camper so I can stay over, for example, work or competitions or off-road meets or something like that. So in it I have a folding bed that sleeps one pretty comfortable. I can fold it so it becomes a sofa for me when I'm editing videos. I also have a toolbox in it, of course. So let's go.
Under the car that they're actually not doing what they're meant to do anymore, so they've got either got to be moved out, but moved within reason, so that you're not, again, not structure itself. What the defense is 20% is going to that playground should be. It's a negative pressure vessel, so it's, you can see the dust that is coming off the part getting pulled into a HEPA filter, and then so before it pumps the air out the system, then it's all clean, so it's not sending the
in the framework of a posthumous score. However, this had a really practical purpose. It's much easier to maintain a cult than to install arranged intact rules, and it was undoubtedly from them to solitude. On the other hand, do the same. Creating structures according to life with individualistic.
especially because Hamas is like, guys, you didn't actually kill the people you tried to kill. Woodworking says, quote, the strike didn't fail because it had one central message, and that is, you can hide, you can run, but we'll get you. This is from, oh sorry, that was Netanyahu. They weren't hiding, they were negotiating. They were negotiating in the Qatari capital. Of course, they killed the 5 members of Hamas and a Qatari security officer, right? But failed to take out Hamas's top brass. Basically, the fear, as we've talked about, is that the Abraham Accords, this is something that Trump has been really viewed as a linchpin of his sort of peace first agenda,
We'll take care of the call, but if we get a chance, we'll program it so we can get what's going on, because that'd be a bummer if we had to shut it down now. I mean, I'm not
kind of thinking about that. I'm sure it's a lot. With the time. That's what, like, that's my whole thing. But, I mean... It's engineering, it's structural engineering, and as you say, that's either suggests that our species is, almost 500,000 years old, or whoever came before us. They attribute it to Homo heidelbergensis.
We bring on Morse Tan, former U.S. Ambassador at Large for Global Criminal Justice and Dean of Liberty University School of Law, for insights. For the most part, historically, South Korea has been pretty strong U.S. ally. It's also a democracy, but there are those instances, as you're talking about, of, the CCP influence, pro-North Korean influence inside of South Korea. So where do we go from here?
Well, the people of South Korea and the people and government of the U.S. have had good relations for
It'll be the team that learns this equipment the fastest that comes out on top. We've got a list of things we want to run. I think if you're first or second at Mark 1, that almost guarantees you a good race. But third, all the way back to about melee, you just end up in a complete melee.
Yeah, that's right.
A conversation about something far bigger than anything that anybody expected was going to happen. And here we are today. 2018, I don't think the timing is coincidence that this change is occurring.
Of course you have to have a kitchen. So here I have a place for a mini fridge, egg cooker, microwave and a heat plate, and I also have a faucet with running water but no drain.
Right there, that's as high as the airbags will go.
Oh, I remember that. So then
It's a problem.
Yeah.
So once I got on the freeway, I lowered it down. Well, if you're going straight, or you're making curves on
Now I'm going to tear everything out and continue insulating, but that will be in the next video. there's a kitchen. So I hope you liked it, and if you did, why don't you put down a like or a comment? And if you're not subscribed, why don't you? It's free, and you can do that by scanning the QR code, because I know most of you are watching this on a TV. So I see you next time, I guess. Bye.